Let us see the next question. Following are risk and return estimates for two stocks, stock A and stock B. Returns have been given 14 and 18. Beta is given zero point 0.8 and 1.2. Highlight the portion specific standard deviation of the expected return. Dear students, the specific standard deviation of expected return stands for unsystematic risk. In a way, this is the unique risk. This is the risk applicable to the individual security only. So they have provided to us in terms of unsystematic risk. The market index has standard deviation of 25% and the risk-free return on the treasury bill is 6%. You are required to calculate standard deviation of the expected return on A and on B. So we are required to make the computation of the standard deviation of A and standard deviation of B. I want you to make calculation of the answer on your own. So let us have understanding, let's say how to make the calculation of answer. We have to compute, dear students, standard deviation, and for that, say first of all we can make the calculation of the variance. That is, the total risk is equal to systematic risk plus unsystematic risk. Systematic risk can be calculated as beta square into sigma m square plus unsystematic risk, that is 35 raised to 2, because we have been provided with the unsystematic risk directly in the question. Beta is 0.8 and this is 25. So this is 0.8 raised to 2 into 25 raised to 2 plus square of 35, that comes to 1225. Square of 25 is 625 into 0.8 into 0.8, that is 400. Plus 1225. So 1625. And under root of the same is 40.31. That is the way we can make the computation of the standard deviation. This is what we understand. Friends, over here you can definitely understand that for calculation of the standard deviation of security A, we cannot use this formula. Beta is equal to R between A with M into standard deviation of A upon standard deviation of M. We cannot use this formula. Why? Because we have beta answer, beta information 0.8. We have sigma M 25. This too we have. However, we do not have R, we do not have standard deviation. So there are two variables in one equation which we cannot solve, right? So it is important for all of you to understand that we cannot do answer like this, and we have to go with the method that say we have understood, say in the sharp index model for calculation of the total risk. So write down answer of the question. Answer for the first part of the question in that calculation of standard deviation of A and standard deviation of B. Let us see how to calculate the same. Total risk is equal to systematic risk plus unsystematic risk. What is systematic risk? It is beta square into sigma m square plus unsystematic risk. We have to do answer for A and we have to do answer for B. For A security, it is 0.8 raised to 2 into variance of the market portfolio, that is 25 raised to 2, plus unsystematic risk is provided. Importantly, it is provided in the standard deviation term, while over here we require in the variance term. So it is 35 raised to 2. So square of 25 is 625 into zero point 0.8 into zero point 0.8, that is 400. Square of 35 is 1225, 1625. That is the way we can compute the total risk. In case of security B, we will have the similar working. What is beta? It is 1.20 raised to 2 into 25 raised to 2 plus unsystematic risk is 45 raised to 2. So square of 1.2 is 1.44 into square of 25. So that comes to 900. Square of 45 is 2025. Total it is 2925. This is the way first of all total risk variance is calculated, then standard deviation. Standard deviation is under root of the variance A and B. So it is root of 1625 and over here root of 2925. 40.31 and 54.08. That is the way we are required to compute the standard deviation of each security. Second part of the question. Suppose a portfolio is to be constructed, means a portfolio is required to be formed with a proportion of 25, 40 and 35% in stock A, B and treasury bill respectively. So investment is made in three securities, that is security A, security B and treasury bill. What is the proportion? 25, 40 and 35. What would be the expected return? Standard deviation of expected return of the portfolio. That is the question. So we are required to calculate the expected return and standard deviation of that portfolio. Answer for the second part of the question. Calculation of expected return of portfolio. So investment is made in three securities. Security A, security B and treasury bill, that is risk-free security. Weight or proportion in which the investment is made is 0.25, 0.40 and 0.35. Return. For A it is 14%, for B 18% and for risk free it is 6%. Okay. The returns are given 14, 18 and 6. So using that, say we are required to compute the return of portfolio. So over here it is 0.25 into 14, 3.50, 0.40 into 18, 7.2, 0.35 into 6, that is 2.10. So overall return of the portfolio is 12.8. This is the way the return of the portfolio is calculated.